It's here again, STEPtember 2018. Step any way you like and help raise funds for the Cerebral Palsy Alliance. Joanna Garvin is a shining example of the benefits of exercise in the management of cerebral palsy.
I'm Joanna Garvin, I'm 27 and I have spastic hemiplegia.
So specifically, how does that condition affect your body and your life?
I'm right side affected, so everything on my right side is a lot weaker than my left. I can get quite fatigued, so I have to keep that in mind, and to also be aware of my speech, that I speak clearly, and just I use a wheelchair for mobility to help me get around.
Take us back to the start. You were 11 weeks premature and you were just 3 days old when you suffered a pretty severe lung hemorrhage and a stroke.
I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. They were quite concerned about what my life would be like as a person living with a disability, but I was lucky in that my parents had high expectations and that they were determined to give me a full and happy life. I realised that I was a bit different from the other kids in high school because I was excluded from quite a few things, and I also became more aware of the fact that some of my teachers had really low expectations of me, so that made me feel like I had to prove myself a lot more than other people.
I tell you what though, being different has made you pretty special. You're a filmmaker? Tell me about that.
2 years ago, a friend of mine and we and a few other people, we made this film called The Milky Bot Kid about authentic casting of people with disabilities, and we were really lucky. It was selected to be part of Sydney Film Festival last year.
So you're helping tell people's stories, which is super important. You're also just doing lazy marathons as well. You've done 7, is that right?
I got a phone call from a friend saying that they had these 2 guys that really wanted to take someone in a chair to do this 7-continent marathon over 7 days, and would I be interested? And I thought, yeah, I would be. I'd never done anything like this, but I also wanted to just make sure, that I was pulling my weight, making sure that the guys were okay. There was just a lot going on. And
what's really interesting, Joanna, is that you say that you have to keep proving yourself, and you do. You are proving everybody wrong. Where would you be though if it wasn't for the Cerebral Palsy Alliance?
I wouldn't be the person that I am without the Cerebral Palsy Alliance. I think because all the programs that they've invited me to be a part of, all the therapy I've had. I remember I had lots of physio appointments when I was younger. I still see occupational therapists. I've been a part of some great leadership programs, and they've really helped me to build my confidence and self-esteem. So I wouldn't be the person that I am without them, and I think they will continue to be a huge part of my life. And I've also met some great people.
More than that, you're giving back. You helped raise $75,000. Do you know where that money went to?
It'll go towards mobility equipment for different people, which is great because like this wheelchair, I know what a difference it makes to someone's life. Just in giving someone independence, their self-esteem, just like things that you take for granted, like just simple things of wheeling down to the shops or getting on the bus. I know that that'll help someone with that.
And it must feel pretty nice and pretty special to be able to give back.
Not only give back, but I think it was a great opportunity in doing the marathon to raise awareness and to challenge people's perceptions of what it's like to live with a disability, that it's not a tragedy, it's just another way of being, which I hope that's something else that we did by doing the marathon.
You are such an impressive young lady. Are you doing STEPtember again this year?
Yes.
And the message is you can step any way you like.
So I'll be doing boxing and making sure that I get to my personal training sessions. I think that's also what one of the great things about STEPtember is, you know, you don't have to do the traditional, always have to go to the gym. People can do all sorts of different things.
Just register to receive your STEPtember pack and pedometer and get moving any way you like. Be part of STEPtember and register today.